into the oil. Listen to the sizzle. Now, to make sure that the mushroom gets nice and crispy and all the water goes away, the only way you can do that is by putting salt on top. Add in some fresh thyme, and when your mushrooms have crisped up, remove and set aside. Then add some more chopped shallots and a little more thyme to the pan. Now let me talk to you about the duck. What I got here, I'm using duck breast. Dice it and place into the hot pan. You want to sear it on all sides of the cubes. Now let's talk about the rice. I'm using the Carnaroli rice. If you can't find Carnaroli, use Arborio and use 2 handfuls per portion. Now wine, whenever you add wine into the risotto, the first thing that you have to do is to allow the alcohol to evaporate and leave the flavor of the wine in there. And the only way you can achieve that is by putting the wine as the first liquid into the risotto. Can you see the bubble? Oh, I love the smell of wine in a risotto. Take half the cooked mushrooms and combine with the mixture. Now is the time that you need to be patient. Stock is going to go in. I'm using vegetable stock, but you need to do it piano piano. Do not rush. You put 1 ladle in, you let the rice absorb it, and only then you put another ladle in. Chop up a handful of flat leaf parsley and add to the rice. And you know when you have a good risotto, when you can hear the risotto motting, when the rice goes, that means that all the flavors are getting to the grain and it's going to be spectacular. Then we're going to add the remaining mushrooms and a couple more ladles of vegetable stock. It should take about 16 minutes for the rice to cook through with the stock. Then add fresh chopped cherry tomatoes. Give it a good stir. And to make the creamy texture, switch off the heat. So we're going to put a big knob of butter in there and grated Parmesan cheese on top. Now look at that. You can see the natural creamy texture because the starch that releases from the rice grain with the butter and the Parmesan makes the perfect creamy risotto. This looks perfect. A little bit of black pepper, and this is ready to be served. Yes. And finish with freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And there you have it. From the rice fields, my beautiful duck risotto.